Hi guys, it's Mrs. Millicent. Okay, today I want to take the while loop that we created in the last video and turn it into a method. Okay, so here I have my while loop. First thing I have to do is I have to take it out of the main method and put it into the body of the class. Okay, so now there's my main method, which again, I'm going to have to run the loop, and I'm going to have to run the method in here. But this is where my method will exist in the class file. So let's give it a signature. Not sure of the return type. Let's talk through that. But I definitely know I need an integer parameter, okay, because I need the user to input the beginning number to count down, and that's what this is going to be, okay? So let's set up the method to run. So I know I'm going to do count down, and I'm going to put top num in there. Okay, all right, so what's going to happen when I put a number in here? Well, first of all, all my top nums have to be turned into num, okay, because that is the variable that the method is using, okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to look at the number, say it's 6. 6 is greater than 0, so it's going to print out 6. Okay, well, I don't know if I necessarily want this as a print statement because, I would have to change this to void. Let's try that. Let's try. See what happens. Okay, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. So let's come down here and let's change this. Okay, I don't think I want it to be void. I want it to be in or something. All right, so let's think about this. If I print out the number 6, and then it goes down one number 5, and print out 5, how can I duplicate this inside my method? Once we add the text to it, add the space to it, it's now a string. So I think I want to create a string called numList outside of the loop and just keep adding the numbers to it. And when I say add, I mean, put at the end. So I'm just trying to get my spacing in here. Okay. So the first thing in my num list is going to be the top number. And then I'm going to add a space. Okay. So then num is 6, is greater than 0. So now what I want it to do is I want to just tack it on to the end of num. Okay. So or num list. So I'm going to do num list plus equals num, right? And then let's add another space. And then, hold on though, I think I'm duplicating here because if I have, say 5 here, it's going to take 5 plus 5, it's going to say 5, 5. So I think I need to do my decreasing of my loop before. So let's put that here. Okay, so let's think about this. I put in 5, it's going to print out 5 plus a space. And then it's going to say 5 is greater than 0. It's going to go down to 4, and then it's going to say 4 plus space on top of that list. And then it's going to come back up and say 4 is greater than 0, and then it's going to go to 3, and then it's going to print 3 after the space. So I think this looks good. The only thing I need to change is my return type, okay? Because I'm not going to return an int, I'm going to return a string, okay? And now that I'm saying it, where's my return statement? What am I going to return? Okay, I'm actually going to return this num list because every single time I run through the loop, the num list is going to get longer and longer. It's going to say 5 plus a space, 4 plus a space, 3 plus a space, and so forth. So what I want to come down here and do is return my num list. Okay, so let's see how this works. Okay, enter a number to count down from. We'll say 5. There we go. Uh-oh, it went down to a -1 because 0 was greater than or equal to 0. So I'm just going to get rid of the equal part. Okay, so let's try that again because I didn't want that -1 in there. Let's do 6. There we go. It worked just fine. Okay, so again, thinking through the method, we have to think about a return type, how I'm going to build that return type, and we still have to think through the process of the loop. Okay, so now I can run this method. I'm going to copy and paste a couple times. instead of asking the user, we'll ask the user for 1, and then we'll do 10 from 10, and then we'll do from 15. Okay, so we're going to have 3 different countdowns here. Oh, let me compile. To the power of the method, then I can run these really quickly. Okay, enter a number. Let's do 4. So there's my 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it did the countdown from 10 to 0, and then it did the countdown from 15 to 0. Okay, so here's just an example of turning that while loop into a method. Okay, hope this was helpful. I will see you guys soon.